Hello everyone. First, I would like to remind you about the petition website. A new feature has just been added that requires signature verification. After signing, you will receive a confirmation email. Please make sure to open the email and confirm your signature, otherwise it will not be counted. Please keep this in mind. In addition, the case of Yu Menglong is now entering a critical phase. His mother plays a very important role, and for the moment she appears to be safe. A brave woman in Beijing directly pointed out that the Chaoyang police had violated the law. At the same time, the two umbrellas protecting the wrongdoers are showing unusual signs, and this seems to be directly influencing the direction of the judicial authorities. Is there truly chaos within the Chinese government? Let us take a closer look in today's program. The Yu Menglong case has reached 60 billion views. The Yu Menglong case has reached 60 billion views. Is an official investigation coming soon? Some netizens estimate that the case has now reached 60 billion global views. I cannot verify the exact number, but it is clear that this incident, after more than 2 months, has attracted more public attention than any case before it. Yet the Chaoyang District Police still have not filed a case. A legal expert told commentator Li Muyang that the next stage is critical. The police have a maximum of 63 days to decide whether to open a case. Since the Chaoyang police issued their first notice on September 21st, they must make their decision before November 23rd, which is this Sunday. This is the key deadline. Between November 23rd and December 1st, Yu Menglong's mother will receive official notice. Based on experience with China's policing system, there is a high chance they will refuse to file a case. If she receives a notice of no case filing, she has 7 days before December 7th to submit an administrative complaint. If she still disagrees with the result, she can submit a request to the Procuratorate between December 25th and 31st. After January 5th, she can escalate to a higher-level Procuratorate. If all channels fail, she still has the right to take the matter to court. This is why public support, both inside and outside China, is crucial, especially as the family is under strict surveillance and cut off from outside contact. Whether the family can speak publicly should not determine the outcome. According to the law, only evidence matters, including original videos and photos, unedited CCTV footage, scene reports, forensic conclusions, witness statements, physical traces, and comparison results. These objective pieces of evidence define the case, not whether the family appears publicly. Therefore, anyone concerned about the case should focus on whether legal procedures are being activated and whether evidence is properly preserved and investigated. At such a sensitive deadline, every piece of evidence, every voice, and every act of support could change the direction of the case. This is not just about one young man, it is about defending legal justice for everyone. Regarding Yu Menglong's mother, recently Song Zud wrote, Beijing was once taken into a private White House. Fans in the area should find medical workers who know about this place and invite them to speak out. Fans in Urumqi should try to contact Yu's mother and help her create a social media account. One sentence from her means more than 100 online comments. Online opinions are divided. Some insist Yu's mother must not appear. It is too dangerous. Song Zud replied, that is reasonable. We must protect her. This has led people to speculate that he may already be in contact with her or knows key information about the case, which is why he hopes she will eventually speak for herself. In fact, at this point, even a simple public appearance by her would cause huge controversy. Earlier, some people feared she might have disappeared or even faced life-threatening danger. But based on Song Zud's hints, Yu Menglong's mother is currently safe. That alone is good news. Two protective umbrellas in trouble. Recently, in China's political sphere, two powerful umbrella figures believed to protect wrongdoers have shown unusual signs. One of them is Kai Chi, a member of the Politburo Standing Committee and director of the General Office of the CCP Central Committee. Kai Chi is one of Xi Jinping's most trusted top aides. The director of the General Office holds enormous power, comparable to the chief eunuch of the imperial court in the Qing dynasty, trusted absolutely by the emperor. Kai handles confidential affairs and key situations, and in many ways, he has been regarded as the second most powerful person in Zhongnanhai after Xi. However, Kai Chi has been absent from 3 major events recently. On November 9th, Xi attended the opening of a major military conference in Guangzhou. Although Kai traveled with him to Guangdong, he did not appear at the ceremony. On November 12th, when Xi met the visiting king of Spain, Kai was again absent. On November 14th, when Xi met the king of Thailand, Kai Chi was once more nowhere to be seen. Appearing at such key occasions used to be almost guaranteed for him. His repeated absence is unprecedented, and the authorities have offered no explanation. The other umbrella figure is Wang Xiaohong, China's Minister of Public Security. He was also missing from public view for 9 consecutive days, and when he resurfaced on November 18th, it did not eliminate suspicions. Meanwhile, Wang's base of power has been hit. Several top officials connected to him are now under investigation. Earlier, many of Wang's close allies fell one after another, including former Beijing police chief Qi Yanjun, vice ministers Xu Ganlu, Chen Xiuan, and Sun Maoli, all removed from their posts. Most notably, on October 21st, Wang's closest secretary from his time in Beijing, Dong Yijun, died suddenly. The news was hidden for 25 days before finally being released by the Central Political and Legal Affairs Commission. Now, the heads of China's 2 most powerful law enforcement systems have both disappeared from view for extended periods, all while infighting in Zhongnanhai continues. This kind of unusual freezing is fueling widespread speculation. The collapse of Wang Xiaohong's allies resembles what happened before the downfall of Zhou Yongkang, China's former security czar. Back then, Zhou's associates were taken down one by one, pluck the feathers before capturing the bird, until Zhou himself was investigated. Is Wang Xiaohong now heading down the same path? Adding to the rumors, there are claims that the military has begun to intervene, with someone reportedly issuing a warning, "The later it gets, the harsher it will be." Could these developments influence the legal handling of the Yu Menglong case? We will have to wait and see. Did Yu Wenhong get into trouble for talking too much? Recently, Yu Wenhong appears to have been slapped in the face by the Chinese Communist Party. She herself may not even understand how she suddenly went from being praised to being punished. The reason is actually very simple. She talked too much. Yu Wenhong is the founder and chairwoman of Yu Beauty International in Hong Kong. Her TikTok account has been suspended. TikTok claimed the ban was due to her repeatedly insulting singer Yi Nengjing and another business founder. However, her insults toward Yi happened back in 2023. Why wait 2 years to shut her account down? The explanation is clearly flimsy. Something else is happening behind the scenes. She went further, claiming she undergoes monthly blood replacement treatments to stay young, and that she has a boyfriend 20 years younger who is a male model. She also boasted that her company possesses a technology that extracts special proteins and microcapsules from the bodies of large numbers of young men aged 17 to 21, and then injects them into others for so-called rejuvenation. Yu even mentioned a so-called immortality injection, developed by a Chinese national research team. According to her, China's medical system and Malaysian tycoon Vincent Tan's company spent hundreds of billions to obtain this patent. She claimed that men who receive this treatment become stronger and more virile, while women become young girls again. She even claimed that a 75-year-old woman resumed menstruation, and a 65-year-old woman became pregnant. As she continued talking, netizens began uncovering even darker implications, potentially involving the police system, regional power networks, and possibly higher political forces. Authorities have now warned her, accusing her of using Communist Party secrets as gossip bait to attract live-stream viewers. Banning her account is essentially a gag order, similar to how many voices speaking out for Yu Menglong have been silenced. A brave woman in Beijing demands justice for Yu. Behind China's Great Firewall, people are finding different ways to demand that the police open a criminal case for Yu Menglong. Some send letters, some distribute flyers, and some call government hotlines. The following is a transcript from a call made by a woman in Beijing. This is her third call, and her passion has never faded. Her words are sharp yet thoughtful and well worth listening to. I would like to share them. Let me ask you, does Beijing's government hotline actually hold any meetings to follow up? Yes or no? This case has dragged on for more than 2 months. The whole country has been asking questions, and your hotline keeps repeating the same answer. Is this so-called world-class city department just a joke? Next question. Do city leaders know about this case or not? If they know but refuse to report or correct mistakes, where is their sense of responsibility? Should this office even exist? Do they deserve to use our tax money to get paid? I will say it clearly. I am here to file a complaint against the Chaoyang District Police for signs of violating the law and violating discipline. If you refuse to report or answer, then let the city leadership and disciplinary bodies come out and explain themselves to the public. Why must the case of Yu Menglong be treated as a special case? Where is the legal basis? I will not even mention the fact that the studio had already deregistered on September 11th, yet it released a notice excluding criminal suspicion on behalf of the police. That is illegal! Nor will I ask whether the studio falsely claimed on September 16th to be the family, posting that funeral arrangements were completed and they wished to live peacefully. Let me ask you, do you have children? If your child died with no answers after only 5 days, would you want to live peacefully? What mother would believe such a thing? We strongly suspect that this studio is writing a horror novel. They have deregistered. They have no legal identity. Perhaps they can publish ghost stories instead. But first, they need authorization. To this day, we still do not know whether Yu Menglong's mother ever authorized them. If there is no authorization, should they not be arrested for violating the law twice? Should they not be questioned for misleading the public, stirring chaos, and causing the Chaoyang police to lose credibility nationwide? I will not even discuss why the Chaoyang police allowed a deregistered studio to announce 10 days earlier than the police that there was no criminal suspicion. Could this be an abuse of power? Did the studio interfere with judicial procedures? Did the police protect them? I will not even ask what the Chaoyang police did during those 10 days. Everyone knows that in just a few hours they determined the cause of death. Hours. They processed it faster than a rocket. Such excellent efficiency. We, the people, applaud you. But when it was time to publish the notice, suddenly everything slowed down for 10 days. To typeset, to prepare wording, you turned into a turtle. During those 10 days, you let rumors spread, let society panic, and then arrested 3 citizens for spreading rumors. So I ask, were those 10 days used to fish for citizens? Chaoyang police, can you explain your actions? Is this laziness, irresponsibility, or abuse of law enforcement? I will not even argue whether the Chaoyang police notice was legal or empty. But why did you not release core evidence? Time of the fall? Exact location? Victims' actions? Fall trajectory analysis? Autopsy report? Why has none of this been disclosed? This is a public case. People have the right to know and the right to supervise. So I ask again, the landlord, the landlord, the landlord, who is it? The watch, the watch, the watch, who does it belong to? All those involved, have they all died? We ask 3 times because we worry the supervisory agencies are too far away to hear. For more than 2 months we have been speaking out, yet platforms keep silencing us. A young man who did charity and brought positivity to society, does he not deserve to be honored? Meanwhile, we say nothing about tax evaders, adulterers, sex buyers, drug users. Why do we not talk about them? 2 months is enough. Life has already been difficult for ordinary people. If we cannot even protect the value of a human life, then is this place still worthy of being called the safest country? Or is it just one big joke? City leaders, supervisory bodies, open your eyes and ears. Look and listen to the people. If you claim you have not heard us, then who is stopping you from hearing? If you did hear and still ignored us, then we suspect it is deliberate. Are there powerful umbrellas protecting someone? Yesterday, yes, November 17th, at a press conference, Hao Wenhong, Director of Legal Affairs of the Ministry of Public Security, said, "When the public reports a case, the police must accept it, process it, and file it when necessary." 12 words. I hope whoever has the power to say these words will actually enforce them, turning slogans into action. If this country still respects justice, if it still upholds equality before the law, then let supervisory agencies immediately reopen the case. Return justice to the people and return fairness to the late artist Yu Menglong. Understood? I'm hanging up now. What do you think of her words? Share your thoughts below. Thank you, and see you next time.